Welcome to the Unspoken Truth podcast, aka YouTube. This your boy JB, aka Spoken, and I got my dog B Ham on the line again. B Ham, what up, bruh?
What's up?
Amen. So yeah, man. Y'all know, week number 1, we did the weekly recap after the game to talk about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because we some diehard fans out here. We've been fans and supporters since we were kids and stuff like that. So let me just go ahead and get into everything real quick, man. First off, I want to pull up these stats. But the first thing I want to say is congratulations to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for succeeding in their win tonight against the Carolina Panthers. Them boys came out to play. They improved their game, especially offensively. Offensively, they improved their game. Jameis Winston improved his game. He had a better quarterback rating. He threw for 16 for 25, 208 yards, 1 touchdown. Peyton Barber had 23 carries, 82 yards, and 3.6 average and 1 touchdown. And Chris Godwin had 8 receptions, 121 yards, 15.1 average, and 1 touchdown. And what I'm kind of disturbed at is Mike Evans. 4 receptions, 61 yards, 15.2, and 0 touchdown. He still has not yet to pull in a touchdown for the season. And it's only game 2, so we got about 13 more games left, or 14 more games left in the season for Mike Evans to tighten this thing up. But I would definitely say it's not Mike Evans' fault. But let me go ahead and get into it, man. The game started off kind of slow. Well, the game was pretty slow, pretty much throughout the whole thing until like the 3rd or 4th quarter. Now, I will say this. Tampa Bay put a touchdown on the board the 2nd and the 3rd quarter, and and the Panthers, they kind of pretty much stayed on their ass the whole game. They played in Carolina. It was a delay because of weather, and also here's what I got to say. Here's what I got to say. Jameis stepped up his game. He had a better game this week. He came out to play. Now the offensive line, they definitely still need improvement because I seen Jameis get sacked at least 2 or 3 times, and we played against our former Buccaneers, who was Gerald McCoy. He came out, he had a couple tackles or 2 or whatever, did his thing, and the tension was real in the building. Now, this game was very crucial because Jameis Winston and Cam Newton, they were both on thin ice because no one wants to start their season off 0-2. So I knew for a fact whoever lost this game, they were going to catch it in the morning on ESPN, whether it was Undisputed, whether it was any other First Take. And I'm proud to say that Cam Newton is going to catch that fire and not my dog Jameis Winston. So here's the things what I took for my notes throughout the game. And I'm going to it's not in order, but I'm going to just go ahead and name it all out. Number 1, not connecting with Mike Evans enough. I feel like Mike Evans is and it's only game 2, but I feel like he's starting to look like, just in game 2, like a Michael Clayton. And the reason why I say that is because Michael Clayton was the Rookie of the Year. Jameis was the Rookie of the Year. I think Mike Evans, B-Ham, wasn't Mike Evans the Rookie of the Year? B-Ham.
Yo.
Wasn't Michael Evans the Rookie of the Year?
I don't think so. I'm looking. I heard you say I'm looking right now.
Well, I'm not sure. Well, I'm going to just.
I don't. He was a finalist.
Okay. Well, cool. Well, I will say this. Mike Evans.
That year, it was him, Jeremy Hill, and Odell Beckham.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. Well, I'm pretty sure Odell won that shit. I'm saying just by default because of that catch. But I don't know who won it, but it doesn't matter. But Mike Evans, to me, I feel like in game number 2, he's looking like a Michael Clayton, and I feel like it's not his fault. It's definitely not his fault because of Jameis. And Jameis, even though he had a good game, I felt like there were a lot of plays where he could have connected with Mike Evans. Even though Mike Evans did drop one touchdown pass and he could have had it. Even though he touched it with one hand. Look, you hear what they always say with the critics. The critics say, look, you're getting paid millions of dollars to snatch that ball in and do your thing. So it is what it is. Now Peyton Barber had a good game. He had 23 carries, 82 yards, 3.6 and one touchdown. That was okay. He had a better game than last week. Now, I will say this. I don't know if it's the offensive line or I don't know if it's Peyton Barber. Now, I know the offensive line needs some improving. And I know if the offensive line was better, Peyton Barber would have easily had over 110, 120 yards. But I do not think he's special. You know what I'm saying? So, but I will give him a lot of credit, and he's definitely earned my respect this week as a Buccaneer. Now, Jameis, he had a better game, but I still feel like he needs to improve on his accuracy and his decision making because the ball, because the ball has almost got intercepted a couple of times, and this game was one of those type of games where it was so close, and because it's game 2 and we're playing against the Panthers, our game was kind of similar offensively and defensively. Now, the Panthers couldn't really put the points up on the board like that. All they did was just kick field goals and catch a safety. So that was really good on behalf of the Buccaneers defense. But I really don't know just yet if the Buccaneers and the Panthers, especially the Buccaneers and the Panthers, I don't know whether we're good, trash. I don't know whether we're good or trash yet. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take me to see week 3 when we play against the Saints. Aren't we playing against the Saints, Beham?
No, actually, the Bucs will be facing the New York Giants.
Oh, we're playing the New York Giants.
Yes, sir. I'm going to get you a date in like 2 seconds here. September 22nd is the next time the Bucs play. That is a home game against the Giants.
Okay.
So, I would... Let's talk about this game first, and we can talk about the Giants. But, so, this game, I think we have saw and seen, we are Bucs fans. We go back we grew up Bucs fans. So, we have seen a tenacious defense of the Bucs. We've seen the Sapp, the Lynches, the Booger McFarlands, the Rondé Barbers, the Derrick Brooks of the Tampa Bay defense. We've seen when it's like, you need to stop to win the game. The Bucs defense comes through. So we've seen it, and I think this is now 2 weeks in a row where this Bucs defense has looked like a completely different unit. We saw the trash of Mike Smith. To talk about last year, Chris Conte, what is he doing out there? Mike Smith playing these, secondary. They're playing so far off. What is he doing with his defense? He's not making changes, but this year, in just 2 games, the defense has only given up 1 touchdown. When you look at today, they only gave up 12 points. When you look at
we gave up 14 points. Today we gave 14 points.
Two is a safety, remember? So, the defense, that one.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. You're right.
And then last week, 2 touchdowns came off from Jameis. So, it was like, they haven't given up anything in 2 games. So, to me, that is the biggest shocker in these 2 games is how well the defense is playing. And Vernon Hargreaves looks like a completely different defensive player. I was on the boat for saying he was a bust. That whole draft year, he's the only one left on the team.
Well, let me ask you this before you go further. Do you feel like Vernon, of course, he has gained our respect. He stopped the game-winning touchdown and gave us our victory, and he took a pick 6 last week. But I did see a couple of plays where he got burned, and he got lucky. So would you say he's the same Vernon Hargreaves, or would you say he kind of he improved his game just a little bit, but he lucked up? Because I saw him get burned a couple times.
Yeah, I don't say he's the same because I don't expect every cornerback either. I'm not saying Vernon Hargreaves is the second coming of Darrelle Revis, but what I'm saying is that that he's become this dependable corner, which is what the Bucs drafted him in the first round. Mm-hmm. And if you remember, that kid got a lot of flack too because of his size.
Yeah.
But get a penalty, you do, something that happens. That's part of the game. But I think what we're seeing this year is he's being used differently by Todd Bowles. Like, Bowles is actually maximizing Hargrave's strength and letting him play. And that's where I was looking and listening to Jameis talk after on NFL Network. He came to the stage and he was just talking about, Bruce Arians is letting him play. And so I think that's the different mindset, kind of the team as a whole, and especially the defense, is that they now have a coaching staff that's kind of allowing them to play and making adjustments on the fly. And so I think the defense, again, is a surprise for me. And you brought up Jameis. I know last week when we got on this podcast, I was all against Jameis. Like, I don't know what is going on. And I'm still there, but I am seeing that Jameis kind of took all that negativity, took the naysayers, and kind of came out today and played it safe. I don't know if that was a Brian Leftwich move to calling the plays and adjusting and not allowing Jameis to, have a free-for-all kind of thing, or if it's just Jameis coming. But if you also think about it, though, JB, we've seen this, though. Jameis has a bad game, next game he looks like all the players.
And that's also too because that's why I say I think we need to wait till week 3 or 4, because this is Carolina's second loss. And like I say, I feel like our games are kind of similar, except for we just won this game and we put points on the board and we got in the end zone. That's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? And that's I don't want to be disrespectful as a Tampa Bay fan, but I do feel like today I wasn't that impressed, for real, because I did tweet today and say that I wasn't that impressed.
I was impressed by the defense.
Yeah.
That was the impressive part for me.
I was definitely impressed by the defense, but as far as everything else, I wasn't really too impressed at the game.
Still sucks. Terrible.
You say terrible?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, and to me, that's part of it. That's why I can't fully blame Jameis for his problems or, the lack of big plays, because it's like the moment he gets a rhythm going or try to set his feet, he gets sacked or rushed or pressured. Like, I think the NFL Network stat they had tonight was like 40-something% of his passes tonight, he was being pressured. That ain't good.
Nah, not at all. He got sacked, and I saw him get sacked. He got sacked 2 times in a row in the fourth quarter, back to back. When we really needed it at that time. And did you see? And I gotta ask you this before we even talk about Jameis some more. Did you see in the fourth quarter when we had that first down and that ref moved that?
Did you see my tweet?
Well, I didn't see a tweet. I didn't see a tweet. It wasn't the offense as far as the Bucs, but we were playing on defense, and it was in the fourth quarter, and clearly the ball didn't cross the plane for the first down, but the ref moved that bitch up and made it a first down.
Yeah, I don't know why that wasn't challenged. But I tweeted NFL. I said, what happened with this spot? Like, how? I mean, they were talking about on the broadcast too how that was not challenged. Everybody was waiting for that challenge. That was clearly a mistake by the referee, like a big mistake.
And that could have cost us the game.
Thankfully that didn't cost the game. And thankfully, that missed field goal didn't cost the Bucs the game too. That's another thing too. Do you think we have a kicking curse?
Do we have a what?
A kicking curse.
A kicking curse?
Yes. Like, we can't never find a kicker that can be 100%.
I mean, but at the end of the day, man, I feel like
the field goals that should be made. This wasn't like a 50-plus yarder or a 60-yarder. It was a 40-something yarder.
Yeah.
That to be made.
Yeah, but that happens, man, and it's a second game, so I'm not gonna be on him too hard as far as the kicker. You know what I mean? I mean, he did what he did, and he was 2 for 3 tonight. And his longest was 40, and he put 8 points on the board. It was 66.7. So I just have to, like I said, he was 2 for 3, and things happen sometimes. So that's all I gotta say. But I will say this too. The Buccaneers have to do a better job with the self-inflicted penalties, because the penalties are fucking killing us. Now, of course, every team deals with it in the NFL and in every sport, but we talking about football here. I feel like the Bucs, we weren't able to convert on third downs, all because of stupid ass penalties like the holding or too many players on the field, or false start. And that's the second week in a row that we weren't able to convert on third downs. Every time we get ready to get close to convert into a first down, there's something stupid that's causing us a penalty, and it's putting us at 3 and 15. And I think that's what's stopping us from putting 28, 35 points on the board. And I think that's why Mike Evans is not getting all the good looks that he's getting. And I also feel like the defense, no matter who we face, they know that Mike Evans is a threat. So it's not like he's getting locked up. Yeah, some plays he's getting locked up or whatever, but I feel like he deserves more better looks. And do you feel like that's Jameis' fault? That's Mike Evans' fault? Do you feel like that's Byron Leftwich's fault? Like, why isn't Mike Evans getting better looks?
I mean, I'm not too concerned about Mike Evans not getting touches or quote unquote better looks right now, because I mean, again, this is only second game of a complete brand new system. And you also have to think, I mean, there is pressure on Jameis. So I think now it's all about winning, because, if Jameis puts all this focus on Mike Evans and he's not getting the Chris Godwins, their passes, or other people involved, and they lose, then it's going to become, Jameis is looking too much at Mike. And like you said, I mean, everybody knows Mike Evans is the number one receiver on the field for pretty much both teams when the Bucs play. So I think he's going to get his. And I think, thankfully, Mike Evans is also not a Deshaun Jackson. So he's not a Deshaun Jackson to where it's a me. And thankfully, Mike Evans, he is that team player.
Oh, you called him Deshaun. Oh, I was about to say, who the fuck are you talking about? Deshaun. Oh, shoot. Why would you call him that?
Because Deshaun Jackson is, as we saw last year, is all about me.
Yeah, but he was good for the squad though.
If he's getting the ball, he's happy. Correct. He is an awesome player. If he's getting the ball. If he doesn't get the ball or his hands on the ball and everybody else is getting it, and he gets angry, he gets mad, he doesn't have the way. That explains why he didn't last in Washington. He got let out of Philly the first time, and now he's back in Philly, and that's probably a good reunion for them. But yeah, Mike Evans, which the Bucs are blessed to have, he's a team player. So I don't think at this point he's mad that he's not getting those catches. He knows those catches are going to come to him. And again, though, Mike Evans has to make the catches when he gets them. Like tonight, and Rashad Perriman also dropped a freaking that should have been a touchdown.
Yeah, that's true.
Rashad Perriman, I am a fellow UCF Knight as well. He is skating on this 1-year contract because he was messing up in Baltimore. And so he needs to redeem himself. It's like those kind of plays, you got to make it easier for your quarterback. You got to catch those.
Okay. Well, okay.
Now,
keep going.
I was about to kind of go forth to next week. I do think the Bucs can.
We can beat the Giants. We can beat them. They
should start this. They should start this season 2-1 because you want to win next week. I'm looking at the schedule. The following week, the Bucs go to LA to play the Rams, so that's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, defensively, we're gonna defensively for the Rams. That's we already know how they're gonna come. But I will say this: if we stop Saquon Barkley, because I feel like our run defense, and I was gonna talk about that too. I feel like our run defense, is solid. It's solid now. I feel like it's better than it was with Gerald McCoy there. Agree or disagree?
Well, I mean, we see tonight Gerald McCoy. Who is Gerald McCoy?
Yeah, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is Gerald McCoy, bro? Yeah, is that the same guy who went on ESPN on Undisputed and sold us out and got mad because we gave away his number? He never gave us a championship.
Yeah, McCoy, but Gerald McCoy definitely kind of laid his bed and never got out of it in Tampa, and it's shown, and he's in Carolina, didn't do anything really tonight, so it showed you. But I told people in this offseason when the Bucs brought in Ndamukong Suh, I was like, that's going to be the Bucs need that attitude in their locker room. Now, granted, in his old days, he does some extra stuff that sticks to some unsportsmanlike kind of penalties, but a lot of times you need that in the locker room. Like, you need that fierce, hungry demeanor, especially on the defensive line when you got who also, a lot of fans have called the bus, and now in his second year with Vita V there.
We got that rookie too. We got that rookie. What's the old boy name? The Hawaiian looking dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about Vita V.
Okay, yeah, he bad. He's a bad boy.
Now this is his second year, but statistically, he was gonna bust, and this year it's time for him to prove that he was worth that number one draft because a lot of people now the Bucs drafted him over Derwin James, and rightfully so. Derwin James up there for Rookie of the Year and made the Pro Bowl in his first season. Meanwhile, Peter Lee didn't even play last year because he was hurt. So.
Well, he did his thing this year. He did his thing tonight. Especially what I saw during the run game. During the run game, he's very effective, especially with Suh.
The thing is, he has to be consistent and get sacks. That's what the Bucs need and missing from that deep line is sacks, pressure when the passing. And tonight, the linebackers came through. It's just, just a matter of seeing where the Bucs go from here. So I think next week back home in Tampa with the Giants coming into town, I don't think the Giants is a threat really anymore. You brought up Saquon Barkley.
If we stop him, that means our run defense is solid.
Yeah, the Bucs. The Bucs did a good job of stopping McCaffrey tonight, and you want to talk about quarterbacks? Cam Newton, what has happened to him?
Now, hold on now, do you really want to go there and say what happened to Cam Newton? Oh, I put it like this. Is Cam Newton? Are you saying something about Cam Newton because the Bucs defense stepped up, or are you saying Cam Newton is just doing bad?
What I'm saying is, people want to talk about quarterback play and blame Jameis. Cam Newton. I'm trying to look at the stat. I think they lost the last 8 games with him starting as quarterback.
Yeah.
So, if you want to talk about someone who is under fire.
Yeah. This is exactly why I said tomorrow, well, actually today on ESPN, it was going to either be Jameis or it was going to be Cam Newton that was going to get the fire on Undisputed, that was going to get the fire on First Take, and thank God it ain't Jameis. It's going to be Cam Newton. And I'm sorry, I feel bad for Cam, but he ain't a Buccaneer, so I don't give a shit.
Pretty much.
You say what?
Pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. So let me ask you this: is it Cam Newton, or did the Bucs step up tonight? Like, which one is it? Because you can't call both.
I honestly think it is a mixture of both. I think something is wrong with Cam Newton. I know in the broadcast they were talking about is it Cam's foot that's still bothering him or favoring him, and in the presser he was like, no, there's nothing wrong with him. But I think it's half of that, and then you also have to think as the coaching staff in Carolina lost it. Speaking of coaching, has the coach staff lost it? Do we want to go to this 4th and 1? You got Cam Newton right there, and you run a fake reverse to Chris, to McCaffrey, and Barney Hargraves comes up with the big stop. Like,
and he could have won a whole quarterback sneak. He could have did a whole quarterback sneak.
Yeah. Why not do a quarterback sneak?
And that's the thing.
Half a yard.
And that's the thing too. I don't see Cam Newton scrambling for the ball no more. I don't see him running like he used to. Wait. I heard some noise in the back. Okay, now what we at? We at 26 minutes. Okay, yeah, you made some noise at 25.99. I mean 25.59. All right, so whatever you're doing in the back, don't do that no more. But let's go back to Cam. So and Cam, what did I last say?
He's not running for the ball.
Okay. And Cam, I don't really see him scrambling for the ball no more. I don't see him being a scrambling quarterback like he once was early in the year. So what is it really? I didn't see him scramble at all this game. And even the last game.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's a mixture of coaching and he's hurt, or something is bothering him, or coaches don't trust him to make that run anymore. Something is going on. But I mean, thankfully, because the Bucs definitely needed this big division win to start the season. So.
All right, man. So let me go ahead and ask you the grand question. What do you feel the Bucs, even though it's too early, and I know this, and I'm going to ask you every single week, all right, whether I can get you on the phone or not, but I'm going to ask you every single time when you're on the phone, where do you see the Bucs being as far as looking at their schedule? What do you think their record is going to be so far from what you see already?
Well, I mean, they should be New York, so going 2-1 in LA. That's going to be a tough one. As a fan, I want to say they beat the Rams, but the Rams are a good team right now.
Every week.
That's why the Bucs need to win next week against New York. Because if they lose in LA, they will be 2-2. Because the following week they go to New Orleans.
Exactly.
So you gotta win. I hate to say must-win games this early, but for the Bucs, you got to beat the Giants. I mean, that's a team you should be beating, and you hope to squeak one out in between the Rams or the Saints, because so the next 4 games for the Bucs, they play the Giants on the 22nd, they play the Rams on the 29th, they go to New Orleans on the 6th, and then they're back home to play the Panthers. But I think that may be the game there in London, or that October 13th game. So you gotta squeeze one out from the Rams or the Saints. You know those are going to be 2 tough games, so you need to squeeze one out of those. So this won't sound crazy.
Oh God! Oh my gosh! It better sound like matter of fact. Let me go ahead and call mine first. From what I'm seeing so far, and even though they're doing good, I'm gonna give them 10-6.
Yeah, I can do a 10-6. Either
10-6.
As much as I want the Bucs to make the playoffs, either 10-6 or 9-7 is my. And again, that 9-7 is by change. If they can, these next 2 weeks are going to kind of give and take for me from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to find out they're the real truth, especially that Rams game. If they can come out of LA and have a 3-1 record going into New Orleans, I think that's a completely different season for them. But it's just, I just don't trust his offensive line. I don't trust it. And the thing is, when Jameis is pressured, Jameis makes mistakes. And that's any quarterback. That's why I kind of hate who jumped on the Jameis train, because any quarterback, if they don't have time, they're going to make mistakes.
Yeah, exactly.
When we play these good defenses who know how to scheme and put pressure, our offensive line is terrible.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why I say a 9-7, which is still, for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a tremendous feat from the past years of Buccaneer football. I think, they right the ship this season, and, have something to build off of next year. Now, does Jameis play well enough to get a contract extension?
Not yet.
That's why I think these next couple games is going to be crucial for him.
Okay, all right. Well, we about to find out, man. And I said the same thing about Jameis. Of course, he played a good game today, and of course, what you said was absolutely correct. And Jameis knows it, and he's listening to this podcast. Jameis, you did a good job today. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing a good job for a lot of different games, but let's not forget you almost lost your spot to Fizz Magic. You know what I'm saying? You almost lost your spot until he started fucking up. And I'm gonna give it to my dog B Ham. My dog B Ham actually, I talked to him last year, and I said, bro, did we go 5-0 last year, or 3-0, or 4-0?
No.
Nigga, we was like 4-0 or some shit, man.
I'm typing it right now to see what was the Bucks win streak.
Bro, we were something in O. And then you know, he went out there with Deshaun Jackson. He went out there with Deshaun Jackson tracksuit on, and you know, everybody was out there wearing the beard.
2-0.
That's it.
Because they beat the Saints. They beat the Saints to begin the game. I'm pulling it up now. Yeah, they beat the Saints so they
look. We had a good first 5 games. I know that. We had
so
a damn.
So the Bucks. Why is it not showing me the? Yeah, it's not showing me.
Well, hey.
It's not showing me last season.
Well, I'll say this. Jameis, you're doing good right now. For right now, you're 1-1, just like the record. Bro, we are rooting for you. Please take us to the promised land. We know you're working hard. We know you are putting in that work. But man, please. And you know what I give Jameis a lot of credit for today? He actually did a great job under pressure, because there were a lot of times. Now, he could have actually thrown 2 interceptions today. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. He could have actually been 1 for 2. I saw it with my own 2 eyes now. I saw it. So, you know, when you put that into the factor, he's lucky the defense didn't catch it, because I saw on one play one of the linebackers, one of the white guys who was the linebacker, he just plain dropped the ball. You know what I'm saying? So he could actually been 1 for 1. So Jameis actually lucked up. But I want to see a game that Jameis plays where he's not even in jeopardy of throwing an interception. But he did do a good job today holding his composure under pressure, because there was a couple of plays, and I think one of those plays I seen all the wide receivers, I think it was like 3 or 4 receivers on the slot, on the line or whatever, on the slot, and they went out, and it was literally nobody open, and he literally took he threw the ball away and just took he either took the sack or he threw the ball away. And I was very happy that he did that. And when I saw the play in motion, I was like, throw it. But if he had thrown it, it would have been over. So I do give Jameis a lot of credit for not folding under pressure, because it's a hard thing, just like you said, when you have a horrible offensive line. And you say the offensive line is horrible. I would say so too, because Jameis does way too much scrambling, and he's not even a scrambling quarterback this year. He has not really ran for the ball this year yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has not ran past the line of scrimmage. So he's actually right now a pocket passer this year. He's a pocket passer this year. He can can juke you. He can get out the way from the defensive lineman. We all know Jameis he's excellent at that. He proved that at Florida State. But the thing about it is, I give him a lot of credit for not folding under pressure, because I think that's the reason why Jameis is throwing a lot of those interceptions. And truth be told, let's go back to what Shannon Sharp said. Any quarterback, especially if you're a professional, will be dangerous if you got a great offensive line, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right. So let me ask you this: how would Tom Brady be with the Buccaneers with our offensive line?
I mean, Tom Brady's still Tom Brady, but I don't think he would have he would still be successful, but it would definitely be some asterisks next to I mean, because the Patriots have a great offensive line every year.
Oh, we know that. But if he played for the Bucs, would Tom Brady be Tom Brady? Because of his presence?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you...
I think Tom Brady just has that knack, and Tom Brady has that know-how. He's a Hall of Fame quarterback. I mean, he's a Hall of Fame quarterback for a reason. Now, the line definitely knows, but he has that expertise and, know-how of being a great quarterback.
Okay, I give you credit on that. And I agree. I feel like if Tom Brady stepped into our locker room, I feel like he would change the offensive line that we already have. And they would just evolve just because he's there. Agree or disagree?
I mean, he'll probably go to coaching staff and tell them I need a new line, and they'll go get it.
You say what?
He'll probably go tell coaching staff, I can't play with this line.
Yeah, he would do that. He would definitely do that. He would definitely do that. Well, yeah, man. I think that's it, man. Any last closing remarks before we end this?
No, I'm good. Go Bucks. So let's keep this defense going. Because as we saw in the best days of Tampa Bay Buccaneers football, we didn't necessarily have an offense, but defense carried us to that championship. So.
Yeah, exactly. So I will say this, everybody. Go Bucks. Defense, keep doing your thing. But I do want to see the offense go back to putting up 28, 35, and 42 points a game. Agree or disagree, B-Ham?
Yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be nice. It'll be nice to have a cushion.
Because we got the offense, man. We got it. I know we got it there. Even though D Jackson ain't there, and we don't really need him because we were straight without his ass before that. You know what I mean? But, man, if we can put up 28 points to 35 points a game with that defense and how they're playing right now, we'll be good. We'll be unstoppable. So, that's about it. This your boy JB, aka Spoken. We got my dog B Ham on the line. And I'm going to put all his information in the description. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, hit the notification bell, select all, watch all the previous videos that's on the Unspoken Truth YouTube channel. Make sure you go to the main channel, Spoken Reasons. And yeah, like I said, we do weekly recaps on the Buccaneers. Whether B-Ham is on this thing or not, I'm gonna be here, but he's gonna be here. You know what I mean? He's a ride or die Tampa Bay fan. So Tampa Bay fans, if you're a Buccaneers fan, make sure you subscribe to tune in to see what we talking about every single week. And if you are Buccaneers, I'm talking about an active player or a coach, hook us up with them damn tickets, man. For real. Ain't nobody doing this, man. We talking about this thing every single week, and we ain't gonna stop. We ain't gonna stop, all right? We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now. It's Buccaneers for life. Peace.